Good evening, everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about having a call to action passed for a 3-day weekend, which would be a 4-day work week, and how it might be good for your health and benefit you and your family and even your employer. So many of us are just go, 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 day in and day out, with not enough time in the day to get everything done that we need to get done between family and work and school and church and all the other things that we have to get done. Sometimes there's just not enough time in the day nor in the weekend when we're normally, or most of us are off, to get everything done. And I am one that would love to have a 3-day weekend every weekend. To me that would be great, especially now working full-time, going to school part-time. That would just be something that would really help me and my family out a lot. Some of the pluses that could benefit us in having a 3-day weekend would be there's a possibility that you could be healthier, you could be happier, there's more time for you to spend with your family. Gallup did a study and it showed that Americans are happiest when they are on weekends and on holidays, which makes sense because at that time we're just more relaxed and just fellowshipping with people and just being around our families, and at holidays it's a great time for everybody to gather and be together. They also say that there's a chance that the morale will increase around the office area or wherever it is that you may work. Accidents decrease since people are rested up, they're paying closer attention to what they're doing, so there's less accidents that are happening because they're paying closer attention to what's being done. There's a good chance that employees will even feel more passionate about what they do and about their jobs, since they're they could possibly get more things done and or more passionate about what they're doing because they have less time to get it done in. Fewer work days means that there's less that's going to be a benefit to the cost to your employer because there's going to be less overhead costs, less lighting, less heating, less air conditioning. The computers aren't going to be used as much, equipment isn't going to be used as much, which will reduce the cost and energy consumption. With 3-day weekends, you could also at least break it down and maybe have for us women I shouldn't say just women because men do it too, but we could at least have one day where we could do cleaning and laundry and all those little things that we need to do at home to maintain the home. We could have the second day maybe run errands and pay bills and do whatever it is that we need to get done in that way. And then on the third day, which would be for me would be my Sunday, and so that day you would have to be able to go to church excuse me, visit any family, or just relax and get ready for Monday when Monday comes back around, and just having time to get everything done instead of right now. I'm off on Saturdays and Sundays, and so that's usually there's no extra time, there's no extra time to squeeze anything extra in because it's every minute almost seems to be accounted for right now. So anyway, there does seem to be a need, considering all the health problems that could also come from working long hours, and a lot of people are working more than even 40 hours a week when it comes even to the 5-day work week. A lot of them most people are working more than 40 hours a week. So a study was done by the Lancet and found that individuals that work more than 55 hours a week or more have a 33% increased risk of a stroke, and more so than people that work less than 40 hours a week. They also found that there are more mistakes that are being made by people that are just, they're just really tired, and a lot of them can be expensive, costly mistakes that are being made for some companies. Working long hours can also be hazardous to your health, of course. Overworked employees were also at greater risk of developing heart disease or even depression. Working long hours leaves more time for you to be relaxed, which researchers have found can lead to insomnia. The United States is known for having the shortest life expectancy, even being one of the wealthiest countries in the world. They still, have the shortest life expectancy of, people due to, all the hustle and bustle and running around, and just the work and just the what we make out of our work environment. Companies here in the United States that have already gone to 3-day weekends are large companies like Amazon, Google, Rooster. In 2008, the governor of Utah, which was John Huntsman, he changed the 5-day, 8-hour a day work week to a 4-day, 10-hour a day work week, which benefited their state and their people living there in that state. Amazon selected a group of part-time employees that will soon work only 30 hours a week and still earn 75% of their pay and still receive their benefits. So that sounds like a win-win right there. The owner of Rooster said that the productivity and the engagement of their employees has never been better, and that sales haven't been affected at all. So that's a plus. Some of the countries that have already, changed to this, or some of them like Europe, they've done this for decades, and so it's just normal for them. And apparently their people are healthier, and they're saying that they're happier. Denmark, their their average work week is a 33-hour work week, and Italy, their employees usually work like 36 hours a week. So that sounds like it sounds like some of these other countries that have already figured out, something that would benefit their people and to help them to stay healthier and happier and possibly live longer. Although it doesn't seem like there's anything in the works right now for the United States as far as requiring businesses to change their 5-day work week to a 4-day work week, I think it's a wonderful idea, and I think that I would love to work for a company that did offer a 4-day work week. So how do you feel about the 3-day weekend? Do you think it would be a plus or minus for you and your family? You decide. Thank you.